starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Digging in, Brett Gardner, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stop. Tyler Wade.
Into the box, Tyler Wade. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in once again, David Bodie. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 2-1.
Ball, that pitch is up.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring it right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled off. Fastball well outside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. In there, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gardner on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. The 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Torres. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off 2-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Zach Britton will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jason Hayward. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
just hung in there on that one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
In now, Javier Baez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tyler Wade. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and it's fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Luke Voigt. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Base hit into right center.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In now, Torres. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And there's ball 2 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Ian Happ is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 17 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
At the plate, Ian Happ. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Javier Baez would be next. The 3-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Giancarlo Stanton now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 28 on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
The center fielder, number 11, Greg Gardner.
At the plate now, Brett Gardner. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Gio Urshela. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Kimbrel's ready. Here it comes on 3-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Happ is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Ninth inning straight ahead. It's now a 4-1 game. Tommy Canely enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Javier Baez. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Chris.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. A ball and 2 strikes now. Men on third with 2 down. Bounced weakly near the plate, and he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dan Winkler comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-2 full count. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Last chance for the Yankees. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this will land foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish earned his 9th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Dan Winkler records the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.